Hi friends! We started this assignment last week. It's our Hispanic architecture assignment. We were looking at how bright colors are used and how they also have kind of adobe Pueblo kind of style housing used. So today we're taking what you did last week and we're going to now color it. So all that was done last week was just your pencil drawing. This week we're going to start to color. We won't color all of it because I don't want to rush you, but we will get started on the coloring and then we'll finish it up next week and turn it in. All right, for coloring, I would suggest colored pencils or crayons and then a marker to outline if you have markers. That would be my suggestion. Go ahead and get them and let's get started. Okay, so this was a finished example. We're gonna just kind of notice some things that I did here. So first thing that I want you to notice is that I've taken the time to outline with marker. Now if you don't have a marker, you could use crayon and outline with that as well. It's gonna make it nice and dark and you'll be able to see your edges a lot easier. And since it's at night, I thought it would be nice to kind of outline with the brown after I did that. So I outlined first and then I made sure that I was hatching, which is coloring in one direction, not scribbling, and I was trying to color in everything neatly. So let's go ahead and color this one. Because we're thinking about those bright colors that they like to paint with, I'm going to go ahead and choose a bright color to start us off with, and I think I might do this big cathedral church looking building, kind of an orangish color. So I'm going to go ahead and just trace around that. You get to choose your colors that you want to choose, so make sure you choose which ones you want to do. And I trace around this, and then I make sure I trace around all the little windows that are going to be there too, just to kind of make them pop. Okay, helps me stay in my lines, help me practicing controlling my marker, and I forgot one little window up here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go take my crayon or colored pencil and just lightly in one direction fill in that space. Once that's done, we're going to think about the inside of the window. So if they're open, maybe since it's nighttime, maybe there's going to be some light on in there. So I'm going to just trace it with yellow. And then take my yellow crayon and just fill that space in, just to kind of give it a nice warm glow. And my front door, I think I'll just keep it a regular brown, like it's a wood door. Okay, and I'll get my brown crayon and color that in lightly. Alright, let's just do one more building and then I'll let you do it on your own. So maybe the next color I want to use is this blue. I want it to kind of pop a little bit. So maybe this building next to it is this bright blue. Okay, so I want you to color in all of your buildings, and then you can pause the video, color your buildings, and then unpause the video, and I'll give you a little bit of tips on how to do the ground in front. So when you're coloring the ground, you want to think about browns, greens. You know, how dry is it? Is it really deserted? If it's in the middle of nowhere and you don't really have any green, maybe we want to keep it this kind of yellowish color. So I'm going to put some of this in. Now I'm going to just kind of show you. Maybe it's the farther I get away from the city, it gets maybe greener. So I'm just using crayons to kind of give that effect. And I'm layering it in a little bit. And then maybe get one more green there and darken it up. I'm just kind of overlapping the colors to kind of give that feeling. wanted it less walked on over here. Okay. Now we're going to go back and we're going to use our markers now. So if I want this hill to be green, I would trace that with green. If I want it to be really kind of dry, maybe I'll stick with the brown. Alright, I think that you guys have probably caught on to what I'm doing here. We're tracing first and coloring in using our hatching, cross hatching. Now if you're done and you look at and you notice, hey, I really want these to stand out more, you can always go back and trace around the outsides a little bit with some, like a black or a brown, to kind of make those edges stand out more if you want, or you can leave it like it is. Okay, so you can see I went ahead and I finished coloring the city. So we've got the ground done, we've got our little desert plants, and the city's all bright and colorful in those bright colors that we see a lot of Hispanic cities using when they're painting their homes. So if we look at the original that I did, I want you to notice a few things about the sky. We started with black, we went to purple, and then we went to blue. So in a night sky, that's kind of a fun thing to do. We're going to blend our colors here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out those colors, and let's see. All right, black. I'm going to use colored pencils. That will work. Or I can use crayons still. Just not sure where my black crayon went right now. So we got black, purple, and blue. Let's go ahead and do the stars first before I start coloring. So I'm going to take my yellow and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in these little stars. Okay. Once I've filled those in, I'm going to go ahead and start with the blue at the bottom, and maybe I'm going to use a lighter blue. And I'm just going to have it right here next to the houses. So I'm going to go right along the houses at the bottom. There's a lighter blue. You can see that I'm on the side of my pencil, not the tip, because I don't want it to be like a line. I want it to be even. And to get that even feel with a crayon or a marker or pencil, it really works best when I turn my pencil on the side or whatever I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and go over here. I'm going to fill that in. And I can see it's a little bit lower over here. So once I've kind of got that all the way across, I'm going to move to my next color, which is going to be a little bit darker blue. And again, I'm going to overlap it just a little bit. So when you blend colors, you go on top of the other to kind of make it look like it's going to get darker. Okay, so maybe the sun has just set. There's a little bit of light blue there on the horizon. So I've got my light blue, I've got my dark blue. I'm going around my stars. I'm going to pull in the purple. Just remember, you're trying your best, and that's all I'm happy with. And I'm happy if you get something that you like when you're done. And then I've got my black. So at the very top, I'm going to layer in the black. Again, I'm using the side of my pencil. It helps me go a little bit faster. You can see I'm holding my pencil down lower. Just a reminder, I want to see what you do today, so I would like you to go to the assignment tab in Canvas. I would like you to take a video and send it to me. If you don't know how to do that, please go to the Google Meet, show me your picture, and ask me for help. I would love to show you how to do it. I believe that you second graders are fully capable of figuring that out. If I show you once, I think you'll remember. So here is our finished city. You can see that we've blended our sky. We've got light blue, dark blue, purple, and black. All right, I want to see yours now, so go ahead and submit it or show it to me in the Google Meet, and I'll see you soon.